Hello everyone, I am Gabriele and welcome to my channel. Hopefully that Interruptor pack that we just heard moments before will be on their way here. If they feel cheeky enough, they can take down a Carnotaurus, a solo Carnotaurus that is. I don't think they can. I will use the environment to my advantage. I will use rocks and cliffs. It's kind of a dirty move because they cannot bounce correctly, and whoever has the strongest bite force in that case wins. I don't even have to crouch to put myself to their size level, that is, because Interruptors are smaller than Carnos, so for easier bites you crouch. In this case I just have to see where they are. I will just spam from time to time the friendly code to see if there is anyone on their way here. Is that something coming here? I mean, I am. Oh, that's another Carnotaurus. It sucks. Okay, it's actually two Carnotauruses. All right. In case you fight two Carnos, you have to be careful. It's one Carno and a half, so to say, because the others must not be big, or at least I don't think they are big. So in this case you can just play safely. They are not gonna be much of a problem if you play it well. One Carnotaurus and a half. I mean, is that blood? Is that some because some fight went on? Is that because some fight just went on here? I'm curious to see what tracks are these ones. No, this is Carnotaurus definitely, and this instead. Sometimes you have. These are Carnos still. All right, all of these tracks are Carnos, and they are standing here somewhere around. What are they eating? Sometimes you need to know what they are eating. Oh, are they eating another Carno? Oh, they are. Are they? This is a Euteraptor, alright. This is a Euteraptor, it's alright, and a Euteraptor, it's alright. I will leave this food to them because food is scarce. They killed it, and I do not want to cause any problems. So I'm leaving. In case you take someone else's food, I mean, I was gonna take that food, but come on, I do not want to engage in a fight, even though I kinda want, but yeah, I do not want to be that guy, like the one taking food and then getting beaten and saying, "Oh, why did you bite me, you cannibal?" Well, you took my food. Yeah, I was kinda looking for a fight, you know. So that's how it goes at times. It's the Isle, player versus player, generally speaking. I mean, I don't know if you play, consider this as a class, and what if in a player versus player, let's say you have a tier, a special class. Oh, I don't know what to be charged at, by the way. You have a special class that is, I don't know, the engineer. And what if another engineer kills you? Then in that game, then does that mean such engineer class is gonna be cannibal because that player killed another engineer class player? Is that player cannibal? I don't think so. But with this game, it seems like you are. I don't know why, but it's alright. It's player versus player. Most times you should not trust anyone. It is nice to trust and to have very friendly feedback, but not always. If you see a conglomerate of 10,000 people of different species and they are all happily ever after together, that's a big sign of alarm that you should probably leave them around, because they will struggle keeping such a big group of both carnivores and herbivores alive. I mean, above all the carnivores. So the herbivores in the group with the carnivores will actually help such carnivores to hunt down the carnivores, same species that it is in their group, that is not in their group. So for people that is in their group. Does that make sense? Because food is scarce, they cannot eat their own group. I mean, even if we are talking about Thanos and Carnos together, these Carnos are not gonna eat the Tenoto players they are playing with. they're gonna hit you, another Carnotaurus player that does not belong to their group. It's like player versus player. It's like a group of players that are enjoying the game, playing all together. I don't see that very complicated to see, honestly. It's player versus player in the end, in a non-rule server. Now, if you are talking about role-playing, that's totally different. Role-playing is totally different. Role-playing is totally different, and you should always respect the rules of private servers you get into. Otherwise, that's just being rude, don't you think? Well, I really wanted to fight Titoraptors, but it seems there is none around. That little Carnotaurus pack of 3 players are actually ruling this center part of the island. And it kind of sucks because I cannot find enough Titoraptors that wants actually a fight. I really wanted to, as well as Pakis, although Pakis, they cannot have the surprise factor on me. Imagine there is a pack in one of these bushes. I would be dead by now if they manage to fracture my legs. Yes, 2 Pakis are more than enough to take down 1 Carno. Because fracture is actually powerful. So they just need to fracture your leg. If they manage to fracture your head with a fractured skull, you deal half of the damage you would normally deal. So imagine your head is fractured, so you deal 80 points of damage instead of 175, I mean 87.5 instead of 175. That means that you are not gonna deal to those Pakis enough damage before they manage actually to take you down. Plus you have blurred vision. I mean, you do not see pretty well on the sides at all, and that's a big handicap when playing if you get a fracture. And plus legs fractured, it means you cannot move correctly either. Well, you know what, I'm gonna call it today, this video, because I really wanted to fight Utahs, but I wasn't that lucky. There was another group of a growing group of Carnos in numbers. There were 3 players, possibly growing, the 3 of them to 100%, that are kind of dominating this area of the island. Well, there is only one thing I can do. Now is just picking one bush and wait diligently for anyone who decides to cross the river over there. Anyone, depending on how hungry I am, anything is food. For real, anything is food, depending on if it's just one player. Let's say one Tenuto player waits, and then they won't have so much stamina as I do. I will go after them, and well, probably if I'm lucky enough, I get to take them down. Now this is a good spot to stay. I get a nice visual, and I have just to wait. If the server is full, you will see someone crossing sooner or later. Sooner than later, hopefully. Well, that's all for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Consider subscribing my channel, and have a great day. Bye bye.